Well, good evening, everyone. This is Christy and Stacy and Julie. Welcome to our One Team Strong Team Abundance Tuesday night call. It is the 27th, and I'm excited about this day. This is actually my dad's 80th birthday, and we celebrated all week long, starting down in Branson, Missouri, and then into Thanksgiving. So I've already wished him a happy birthday. And now we're ready for some awesome into November and getting ready to go into a crazy awesome December. And so the three of us, we had talked about just some fun things that we want to do together as a team. And so the first thing, I don't know if anyone has their home brew ready to go. Has anyone started their Cranberry Detox, cranberry cider drink? Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing as a team in place of, we talked about maybe doing like a 12 days of smoothies, but we're going to just do the 12 days of detox with the cranberry lemon apple cider. And you can make yours to look like mine, where people are like, is that moonshine you're bringing to Bible study, or what is this? So I'm bringing this tomorrow morning when I get back to Bible study, because people are like, what is that? So the more obscure mason jar you can make it, probably the better. So like, don't put it in a kombucha bottle or whatever, because everyone will just think it's kombucha. So it's like, make it your home brew, make it obvious. So here's a couple ways though that we want to use this as a tool, right? Because everything, it always has a purpose. It's not just certainly cleansing our liver, which it is, which I really needed after this last week, but it is also really looking at what we can do to bring people into our community. And it's an extension really of our healthy living revolution aspect and resources that we have. For those that had participated even in like our Croctoberfest that went around here in October, we know that just gets so many people. And I did one little test post here tonight, and I'm not a super big social media, like I don't have hundreds of people that follow me on, comment on stuff in general on Facebook, but even just with that post, I have already probably 16 to 20 people that have said, add me to this. So a couple key things with it. First thing is, you do not put the ingredients, do not post a picture that has the exact ingredients, because then why would they need to reach out to you, right? It's just cranberry, lemon, and apple cider vinegar and some water, right? But you want to show the pictures of what it is and maybe say, a little bit about it, or maybe even a picture, a selfie of you drinking yours and saying, man, my liver's happy, or some little funny thing, make it your own. But you want to have them obviously comment, and we'll do a sample post in each of our Facebook groups so you can get kind of an idea with it. But you want them to comment on Facebook to say, yes, add me please, just like we did Croctoberfest. Now, two things with that is, we have, if you're on One Team Strong, you guys have a group that is already set up, correct, Stacy, that you'll be smiling and not. Okay. Yes. So if you're on One Team Strong, there is a separate group that you guys are going to be adding people to. And then with Team Abundance, we have a separate group we're going to be putting in. So for this one, we'll be doing separately, going forward, hopefully into the next, like the shred in January, and going forward, we'll be combining forces with it. So just take directions from your team leader Facebook page, and you'll know where to go with that. So a couple of things though that are kind of unique that we'll be putting in here. One is, we are doing some things together. Most of you know with Nyla that she has a separate business with Sean and Jennifer Myers and the Peak team that is out in Colorado. So some of the things we will be doing like co-mingling teams together. So in particular, there is a website, and then we'll be sharing that through our Facebook groups. But it's got just some really great things. In this particular one, it's specifically geared right now for 12 days of detox, and it has smoothie recipes though as well. It also has a little video about detoxification. What does that look like? How do you make up the recipe? So just some really nice little support tool that you can access there as well. And you can feel free to share in your customer care groups with. For Team Abundance, we'll be kind of beefing up more of some of that with even sharing some of these things within our regular customer care group as well. Okay, so the idea is though, this is a great way, again, as you're just out and about, to be able to get people into community. So we want to think about, first of all, as I look at maybe everybody that I've been kind of dripping on, and then I had a little bit of a lull here with Thanksgiving. So now I'm putting this post back out there to see who's still kind of with me, right? And then everybody that comments on there, I'm going to add them all to Team Z, because obviously they are interested in health or detoxing or a happy liver or something, you know, that got them interested. So that's my first thing. Then that is now going to become my guest list when I do my Naughty and Nice cookie exchange that I'm going to have scheduled here for a week from Friday. So that gives me, again, a group of people to go to. The other thing that I'm personally going to do, because I had not really followed up with all of the people from the Crockpot, the Crocktoberfest, is I'm going to give this probably a day or so with the post, and then I'm going to go back to my post that was my Crocktoberfest, and I'm going to reach out to all those folks and just make sure, hey, you know, I know it's really cold now. Were you able to download that final recipe guide, the PDF, and make sure, kind of ping them back on that, and then say, by the way, we're doing just a fun kind of detox here, just really simple ingredients, cranberry juice and whatnot, kind of like the Crocktoberfest, but thought you might enjoy it. Is this something you'd be interested in? And then if they respond back, yep, great, okay, then I'll add them to the group. So again, just a really simple little like ping, ping, ping. And one of the things though, one quick thing too that I wanted to share, just as far as social media, I am always learning, and we had the Super Saturday here a couple weeks ago, and a training, and I'm trying to think even if, I think it was Jamie Kinsey that shared, it was Jamie and AJ Majors and Ali Schneider and myself that shared on Super Saturday. But one of the things that I had not heard about like Facebook algorithms though is they said, if you're getting ready to do a post that you want a lot of people to see, or you're getting ready to go Facebook Live that you want to capture, you know, a larger audience, that there's a couple of things that you want to do first. So first, go out, and how they remembered it is, it's like heart, like love, and then comment. Okay, so love, comment. And what they said, for whatever reason, like go to the person's, their Facebook picture, okay, their main picture. So love, so don't just like things, don't just give them a thumbs up, because Facebook like doesn't necessarily like that so much, but they respond if you are doing other faces or emoji, you know, love, liking, sad, happy, you know, whatever, besides just the thumbs up liking, in other words. So go to their Facebook, their main post, their picture, right, their Facebook picture, and love it. And then go to some other post on their wall and love it. Okay, so we've loved two things. And then go to a third post on their wall and actually comment on it. So you're going to love their picture, love one of their posts, and then comment on a third post. And in the Facebook God's algorithm or whatever, if you start doing that and you do that with about 15 or 20 people, Facebook will like you and say, wow, they're really interacting with their demographics. So we are gonna, you know, we're gonna push their things up in the feed. So say the Facebook people who know. So that was one thing that I did here just to try it out initially though, is I made sure I blocked out some time to kind of interact with Facebook first and comment and follow up with people and do that. And then I did my post. So I'll be curious to see then if that gets more likes or posts or more people see it. And even with that, it is interesting. Like there are some people that I haven't connected with in years that comment on my post that we haven't necessarily talked, you know, in a really long time, even back from high school, even. So that's my little nugget that I learned from Super Saturday here a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so that's our first thing. The second thing is we're going to come back to, again, just remembering with our sheets with getting your 24 orders, right? That as we go through the winter incentive program, make sure that we're helping to get those 24 orders, and we're helping people to do that as well, to build those really stable and lasting businesses. So we want to always keep coming back to that, encouraging everyone to continue to work towards that. And then the final thing that I wanted to touch on here tonight is we are, as a group, we're going to be working to kick off the new year with the PJ Regional. That is going to be January the 4th and 5th. So it's a Friday night and then about a half day or through lunch-ish time frame on that Saturday. And the registration for that opens here on December the 1st. What we're hoping is each pocket of our team that are in different cities, that we will have each different person in their city host a PJ Regional in their area with their community. But then we will come together collectively as larger teams, though, during that weekend, just via Zoom ourselves. So again, Stacy will be able to pop on, and anyone on her team that's hosting, and likewise Julie and I, anyone that's hosting in different areas of our team, then they're going to be we'll hop on and be able to kind of introduce our family in all these different states all across the country and help them to feel part of that bigger team. So with that, though, I think I may turn it over and see if Julie, if you were on, I think I saw maybe a note there to, if you want to do a screen share or anything there, I will turn it over here to Julie.
Okay.
If you were there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to show you guys this awesome website that Christy was referencing. This is takinghealthyback.info, and it's just a really great segue to invite people to learn more about the 12 days of detox. This is something that, even again, you'll put your people, if you're one team strong, you'll put your people in your own detox Facebook group. And then everyone that's part of Team Abundance, we're going to join the Facebook group that Jennifer Myers, that their team's using. But that, has the pretty visual at the top, and then it has these different headings. It has the instructions and the recipes for the actual drink that they encourage doing 3 times a day. Again, the beautiful thing about this is, and Christy, your Facebook post was awesome that you had today. I know we'll post them in the 2 different groups to share ideas for you guys. But, again, there's no products people have to buy. I mean, clearly they need to get their apple cider vinegar, their lemon, and their cranberry, but it's not like we are selling them anything. I just think it's a really great introduction to all of this. But again, on here, they're going to see, it talked about healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The cookbook recipes are on here. There's lots of introductions on the far right here to Juice Plus Complete and the recipes there. They have a couple educational videos about the detox, the Dr. Roberto video, and then again, it introduces and leads people into our Shred 10 and invites them to join us in January. So this website, I think, is just a really great tool for us to use right now to kind of promote this December event too. So just wanted to let you guys see how beautiful that actually is too. You can take it back, Christy.
Yeah, okay, definitely. No, thank you for sharing that. And again, it's just a special website that we'll be using here, maybe for some special events over the course of the year. So it won't be something that you'll necessarily, it's not like one more website that you'll have to be going to, but for housing little things like this, it's a really, really great resource there. And then Stacy, if you are available, I know we wanted to have you kind of send the troops off marching, or share kind of how you maybe think you'll be using the Cranberry Detox, and be able to send us off here as we wrap up the rest of this month.
Hey guys, yes, absolutely. So the 12 Days of Detox, we did it, gosh, was it 2 years ago? I think is when we did it last. And it was so much fun, so much darn fun. You guys are going to want to be a part of it. Recipes, and as she was talking about that Cranberry Detox, you guys, that gets so much attention out there, like so much attention. So make sure, like she has in that cute little mason jar, have it. There's also a what's it called? Well, on the 12 days, I sent out that video that's on that today. I put it on our Facebook event. And that is wonderful. I just sent it to somebody today to say, dude, join me in this. And so you guys, this is such a great time for your businesses. Like your business should blow up from now until January. Okay. So a lot of people think in their mind, like, oh, it's so busy. I totally get you. It's so busy. I am with you. But you guys, people are looking for something. People want to feel amazing, right? We all feel amazing. They also want to feel amazing. Okay. And so keep it super simple, right? Like I always just think, do you want to feel awesome? Do this with me, right? I don't really go into detail about this and that. It's just, dude, I freaking feel awesome. You want to do this? Do it with me. You're going to feel that just as good, right? Again, keep it super simple. There is that video that you can share with that. But it's just the simplicity of it. I absolutely love the detox drink. You're doing it 3 times a day. I will tell you right at the beginning, it's a bit on the sour part, but it is really, you'll notice a difference using it. And again, I'll send out information. There was a video because a lot of people will be like, can pregnant people do this drink? Absolutely. Right? You guys, the 12 days of detox, anybody can do it. Anything that we do, anybody can do. So there's also even information if anybody has pregnant somebody or breastfeeding, there's actually information that we can give you for that drink about pregnancy. It was, I think it was Jen Roberto that wrote something up or did a video on it. So I can get that to you if you need that. But I'm trying to think what else. You guys, towards the end of this month, just think, whose life can I change? Who can I put some extra cash in their pocket? And really think about that, because by the end of this month, like my goal right now is to bring on 4 new reps. Right now I have 1. So I need 3 more by the end of this month. And my goal is to get each of them HLP. You can do an HLP, you guys, in 24 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Like it really can be done. Okay. And I know so many times as I talk to people and they're like, oh, should I start them if it's, you know, the month ends in two days? Oh my gosh, yes. So much can happen, but we have to believe it right here first, right? You guys, so much can happen today. You sign somebody up tomorrow, they can actually hit VF if they wanted to do it. So don't hold somebody back by our own limited beliefs. Just know the sky is the limit. What do you want? Do you want a $100 bonus by the end of this month? Do you want, you know, $400? There's so much that can happen. So as we get into this, use the 12 days of detox to really flourish your business towards the end of the month. Because I feel like the 12 days, it's really changing up the name. Sometimes that's what does it, right? It catches a new attention. So, so throw that out there. Let me know if anybody has questions on that. One last thing is the pajama regional that they brought up. You guys, put it on your calendars. It is so much fun. We have it here in Phoenix. It's going to be all over Colorado. Alex, you guys have it out there. Caitlin, have it out in Wisconsin. You guys invite sideline buddies, anybody. You guys, when you see this community, how do I explain it? It's just the most amazing part of it. And I love going to conference. I love going to those things. But when you bring everybody into your home or into such a small, you know, a small room of people, I guess, whatever. The bonding, the community, just all of it is so amazing. And so we're going to set it up for success all over across the U.S. So no matter what state you're in, you guys, we will have a place for you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but definitely take advantage of the pajama regional. I get a little excited because it is so much darn fun. And I'll have some people on here later as it gets closer to it, give a little shout out about it. How awesome. I know I held back at first, not this one, the first one I went to, and I was like, not sure. I didn't really promote. And then I went, I was like, oh my gosh, I want 500 people with me at my home. It just has so much energy and the community is just the coolest. So, all right, you guys, again, as we get to the end of the month, just think big, think huge. What can you do with your business? Whose life can you change? Financially, health-wise, you guys, everybody needs what you have. And I don't know how many times I'll say that, but they need you. They're waiting for you. And so many times we stop because somebody told us no. So we think, oh, they don't want it. You guys, somebody is literally waiting for you to share with them this amazing business. a way to get extra income to help pay for Christmas. Truly, people are waiting for you to share that. People are waiting because they want to have enough energy to get out of bed on Christmas Day. Right? There's so much out there, so many people waiting, but don't let the one person that says no stop you from doing it. Okay? Don't let that happen. Just keep going because people are waiting. When I see every one of your faces on here, somebody went past that first no to get to you. Now imagine your life if somebody would have stopped at that first no or that second no to share with you. And some even had to take many no's from you probably before you said yes, right? Like really think about that. And because of that, you are here today and your life has changed. So just go get out there, love the crap out of people right now. People need you. And I love every single one of you. So, all right, that's all I got for you. Oh yes, Sally Joe.
So qualifiers day. So do we have a qualifiers day? Is it going to be December 3rd or is it the 30th?
It's the December, is it 3rd? Whatever's that Monday.
So December 3rd is qualifiers day?
Yep.
Okay.
December 3rd. I can't speak English.
Thank you.
And you guys, and even like on that last day, qualifiers day, just going to give this as you just asked about this. When it comes to qualifiers day, a lot of people ask me like, what should I be doing on qualifiers day? That's where you can put any last orders that you have. That's where, let's say you're close to being qualified, look and see where you are. Okay. If you're close to being qualified, let's see about getting you qualified. Okay. Let's say if you have 2 orders, 1 order, no orders, whatever, and you want to be on that 3 or more report. You guys, that is a goal. Again, you hold yourself to these goals and you say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to push to be on that. I'm going to be on that report every single month. Let's say you just bring somebody on, or maybe it's you, right? And you just joined and you're like, okay, I want to hit that HLP. I always push at the end to wherever any of my team is to help them get promoted to the next level by qualifiers day at 5 p.m. Central Time, because that whole next month, every order they get put in, they get an extra percentage of their commission, right? So you want to take advantage of it. So I try to lead everybody to, all right, let's go, let's push, we can do it. Because that entire month of 30 plus days, they're going to be making way more money than if we would have held back. Because usually when we hold back, first of all, it's all because of here our limited beliefs. But really when we hold back, we end up getting it the next day or so. The day or 2. Right. And you're like, darn dilly, like really, we could have done it, you know? So it's just pushing past and opening our own mind, okay, to know that truly we can do this. So Christy, go ahead and take it over.
Wow, that's awesome. Now I love it. Love it. Yep. No, this is fabulous, and definitely we are finishing strong here this month. And again, just get lots of fun things out there. Think about all the cool things that you can do, whether it's using the cranberry to then invite people to naughty or nice cookies, or maybe it's like body paint yoga, booty yoga. So just make it fun. Make the season fun as you go through here and collect lots of friends. And, again, some are going to be ready to go right ahead and get started with Juice Plus, or in December again is going to be huge. So just keep in mind the whole idea as we're doing the cranberry thing is then it's going to lead into the January shred where they felt really good with this. But then it's like, okay, now are you ready to take it up another notch to kick off January? So it's really like we're getting them in the door a whole month early, and we're using this as a tool to help them get in our community over the course of the next month so that they can say yes to the shred. And what's going to happen then in December is you're going to have a friend that says, well, I think I want to do the shred. Awesome. Would you think you might have a couple other buddies? Well, yeah, my 2 other friends, they're doing the cranberry thing. Great. Well, let's grab them. And right there, you've got your HLP, right? With they getting started, and they have 2 friends that decide to order to get started to do the shred. So they'll have their product, by the end of December so that they're ready to go for January. So again, that's just that flow, that natural flow of how those things are gonna go along. So just keep rocking it, you guys, and loving on people and just being out there. December this holiday time, just think of all the holiday parties, all the things you're going to be going to, all those relationships you're going to be able to have, all those people you're going to be adding to Teamsy, right, that are going to then result in lots of new orders here this month, in the next month here before Christmas, and then on into the new year. And again, with the Cranberry, some groups like to do it as a specific 10 or 12 days. The way the website or in things are set up though, you can do it any day in there. I mean, so as I share with people, say, I'm kicking off right now, you can hop in with us now. It's already started. If you want to pick a particular 12 days, you can. If you want to do it, for a week, if you want to jump back in a week later, just whatever you want to do. We'll be drinking it all month long in between parties and such. So you can definitely feel free for them to modify like what works for them if they're going to be traveling or whatnot, but then they can hop in, December 10th. That's totally fine. So whatever works for them is wonderful. So, all right. Well, thank you. And Julie, do you have anything you want to add before we jump off here tonight? And she might be muted.
I was muted. Nope. I love it. I'm excited. The only thing I'd tell everyone for the PJ Regional, it is free, except whoever's hosting. It has been anywhere between $5 and $25 over the last few times. So it's probably going to be like $25. It opens this Saturday. So you don't all need to register. You just need to put it on your calendar. Whoever's house you're at will register and pay the $25. So Christy, Stacy, and I will talk to our leaders around the country, and we will have someone hosting. So many of you guys can do this from anywhere and then fill your living rooms with people. But just so you know, mark it on your calendar so that you have that Friday night and that Saturday morning and early afternoon protected, January 4th and 5th. That was the only thing I wanted.
Yes, yeah. That is a great point. And then also the structure of it on that Friday night is it's geared that you can do a potluck. The presentation part may only be an hour and a half or so, because they want you to have that team bonding time. So it certainly is something where that Friday night might be more of just doing vision boards and talking about the future. And so you might invite people that are maybe just customers. They could even be prospects that could come over for that Friday night, just that have maybe been part of our community or have gone to some things here with you this past year. So so definitely think outside of the box, certainly for the Friday night, and then some may stay for the whole weekend, and others might just come over and do dream boards with you, or whatever everyone decides to do as a team. We'll work on those details and come up with some fun ideas, and love your suggestions, you guys, as well here on things. Some people like to do the one word, or they paint on a canvas. And so again, we can make it very, very fun and creative, where it's like, hey, come over Friday night, let's get inspired to kick off the new year. It's January 4th, and then let's make a dream board and see how we can help each other. Maybe you do it with some other business owners that you get together, that you have that you're friends with, that help encourage each other, and you bounce things off each other. So you could definitely use this in many different avenues though as well. So more to come on that. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And anything else before we turn off our recording here tonight? Last minute comments or feedback? Okay. All right. Well, hey, happy end of November, everyone. We love you all. We'll stop our recording and stay on here if anyone has any questions off camera. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.